The New England Patriots off to Buffalo for the last week of the year. Playoffs are on the line for them, taking on the Bills, who have to try and focus after going through an emotional experience that can't really be put into words. The Patriots win this week, they make the playoffs. These two played each other about a month ago. Recent enough, it's still somewhat relevant. Bills defense led them to the win 24-10 in Week 13. The key, holding New England to 3 for 12 on third down.
3rd and inches. They pack the line to the Bills, and the ball's on the ground. Stevenson fumbles, but they'll have to kick.
Bills pass defense held Mac Jones to 195 yards, under 5.5 yards per attempt, and they only allowed one play over 20 yards all game to the Patriots.
Go a yard or two beyond the first down marker. Even if he catches this, he's short by a yard or two.
Since then, New England has gone 2-2, though the two losses could have easily been wins, save 2 late-game fumbles. Buffalo hasn't lost a game since. They're on a 6-game win streak, still hoping to lock up home field advantage, too.
Fires into the end zone, and it is caught. Gabe Davis.
Now, Mac Jones is playing better recently compared to when he played the Bills. Couple TDs last week, 98.4 rating, 203 yards, back-to-back good games for him. 4 TDs and 0 picks, probably the best 2-game stretch he's had all year.
Jones swings it up high and handled for the touchdown!
Pat's passing attack still isn't fueled by any one guy game by game. Wide receiver Jacoby Myers, tight end Hunter Henry, running back RHAMONDRE Stevenson are the most consistent recipients of Mac's targets.
Really good protection allows Mac Jones to spot his target, and boy is he on target. Beautiful throw to an open Jacoby Myers.
Bills' pass defense has given up 300-plus yards 4 times this season, but they've held teams under 235 11 games. Not once has anyone landed between 240 and 300 against them. That's weird. Held the last 5 teams under 235 yards passing, have some of the best stats versus quarterbacks in 2022.
Gonna throw it, tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete.
Patriots pass defense, it's been just as tough. They're neighbors in just about every category.
His pass is deflected and intercepted.
They might have more pressure to contain Buffalo's passing attack early. The Patriots don't want to chase points because it's harder to incorporate Stevenson as a runner. 986 yards for the year, 4.8 a run.
And look at the vision, cut. Vision again with another cut. Then he gets upfield vertically.
Not terrible, not good either. That's Buffalo's defense versus running backs. 4.3 yards per carry allowed.
And the Jets strike to begin the 3rd quarter with a touchdown drive.
Still, Jones and company face a Buffalo defense that's the 2nd hardest to score on in the red zone, top 10 in yards per game allowed, and on third down.
Here's Goff, got a target. Oh, the ball comes out incomplete, and Milano came over to make it difficult.
New England's defense, meantime, faces an offense top 10 in the Big 4 categories. Points per game, yards per game, third down, and red zone TD scoring.
Josh heads to the end zone. He is in. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Josh Allen had a clean game in their win over New England. Couple touchdowns, 106.0 rating. Stephon Diggs, the star pass catcher in that game, 7 catches, 92 yards.
Hey, let's get the ball to our guy. One-on-one matchup, and he just turns Jonathan Jones around.
Allen has had a good season, but he's had some trouble since hurting his elbow in Week 9. Starting with that game, only 3 plus 100 rating games, 5 sub-90 rating games, including his last full game versus Chicago. New England's defense is good enough to hold him to a 6th.
Stands in, throws, far side, intercepted, picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Diggs' production has been down recently as a result, but still, 1,325 yards on the year, 101 catches, 10 touchdowns, just no more than 60 yards in 3 straight games now. What about the trenches? Bills have allowed the 9th fewest sacks.
With time, throwing, and it is complete. Across midfield, caught by Dawson Knox.
They take on a Pats team in love with gardening. Planted 52 QBs, 2nd most in the NFL.
Bridgewater, spin, big sack. 3 New England players get there.
Bills' rush attack can't be overlooked in this matchup. They don't run a ton, but James Cook, Devin Singletary, and Allen have led the Bills to a 5.3 run yard per carry average, 2nd highest in the NFL.
Nice big hole. You get him running downhill. He puts a lot of pressure on those safeties trying to come up into run support.
Patriots are tougher on backs than quarterbacks on the year on the ground, but they didn't have issues with Allen in round 1. They did versus Cook, though. You take it from here, add your insight to the comment section with a score. We close out with 10.